Hello and welcome, dear friends. Especially if you're in your 60s, 70s, or even 80s, what you're about to hear could truly make a difference in your health. We all know that fish is considered a healthy food, right? Doctors and nutritionists keep saying, eat more fish. But let me ask you this. Has anyone ever told you which fish are actually safe and beneficial for seniors like you? And which ones might be secretly harming your body? Because the truth is, not all fish are created equal. Some fish are absolute powerhouses for your heart, bones, brain, and energy. They're loaded with the kind of nutrients your body craves as you age, like omega-3 fatty acids, vitamin D, and lean protein. But others? Well, some fish are loaded with mercury, industrial pollutants, and even toxic residues from poor farming conditions. And those hidden dangers can lead to serious health problems, especially for older adults with high blood pressure, kidney issues, or cognitive concerns. That's why today's video is so important. In just a few moments, I'm going to walk you through the top 5 healthiest fish you should be eating regularly if you're over 60, and why they're so incredibly good for your body and mind. And just as importantly, I'll also reveal the 5 fish you should avoid at all costs because they're either packed with contaminants, come from unsustainable and unhealthy sources, or simply pose risks that most people aren't aware of. You're going to want to stick around until the very end of this video, because I'm not only going to give you the full list of what to eat and what to avoid, I'll also share 3 powerful tips that will help you. Pick the right fish at the supermarket or local market. Avoid marketing traps that trick you into buying unhealthy options. And make the most of the fish you eat without wasting time or money. If you're living with diabetes, arthritis, fatigue, or memory problems, some of the fish I'll recommend today can help naturally support your body just by including them in your meals once or twice a week. So stay with me. This video could be the turning point in your journey towards stronger muscles, a healthier heart, sharper thinking, and more energy day to day. And if you're new here or you enjoy learning practical health tips for seniors, take a second right now to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and tap the bell so you never miss a new video. Your health is worth it. Are you ready? Let's dive into the list of the 5 healthiest fish for seniors, and I promise number 3 will absolutely surprise you. Fish number 1, herring, the small fish that packs a big punch. If you're over 60 and looking for a fish that supports your heart, brain, and bones all at once, look no further than herring. This small, oily fish may not look impressive, but it's one of the healthiest choices you can make. Why? Because herring is loaded with the exact nutrients seniors need most, in a form that it's easy to absorb and easy to prepare. Let's start with the heart. Herring is rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which are essential for keeping your arteries flexible, reducing inflammation, and lowering the risk of heart attacks and strokes. Just 1 serving a week can help manage blood pressure and improve your cholesterol balance without medication. Next up, the brain. As we age, memory and focus can naturally decline, but omega-3s, especially DHA, play a key role in protecting your brain cells. Regularly eating herring may help slow cognitive decline and keep your mind sharp well into your 70s and 80s. Herring is also an excellent source of vitamin D, which supports strong bones and helps your body absorb calcium more efficiently. That's a major win for preventing fractures and osteoporosis, especially for seniors who spend less time in the sun. On top of that, herring provides high-quality protein that's gentle on digestion, plus important nutrients like vitamin B12 and selenium, both of which support energy, nerve health, and immunity. And here's the best part. Herring is affordable and easy to find. You can enjoy it fresh, smoked, pickled, or canned. Just look for wild-caught options and rinse pickled varieties if you're watching your salt intake. Add it to a salad, spread it on whole grain toast, or enjoy it warm with steamed vegetables. However you prepare it, herring offers powerful health benefits in every bite. So if you want a simple, budget-friendly way to protect your heart, sharpen your mind, and strengthen your bones, herring should absolutely be on your plate. Stay tuned. Next up, we'll look at another underrated fish that's perfect for seniors: rainbow trout. Fish number 2, rainbow trout. The clean fish for a healthy heart and mind. Rainbow trout is one of the cleanest, healthiest, and most underrated fish you can eat, especially if you're over 60. Unlike many larger fish, rainbow trout is low in mercury and raised in more controlled, environmentally friendly settings. That means you can enjoy it regularly without worrying about toxins or heavy metals building up in your system. But the real reason rainbow trout stands out is its nutritional profile. Just one serving provides a generous dose of omega-3 fatty acids, which help reduce inflammation, lower blood pressure, and protect your heart. That's essential for seniors looking to avoid heart disease and maintain good circulation as they age. Rainbow trout is also rich in protein, which is key for maintaining muscle mass and strength, especially as we naturally lose muscle after age 60. Eating high-quality protein like trout can help you stay strong, mobile, and independent for longer. But that's not all. This fish is also an excellent source of potassium, which helps regulate blood pressure and supports your heart rhythm. Many seniors struggle to get enough potassium, and trout is a delicious way to fill that gap. You'll also find B vitamins like B12 and niacin in rainbow trout. These are crucial for energy, brain function, and maintaining a healthy nervous system. So how can you enjoy rainbow trout? Fresh trout fillets are easy to find and cook. Simply bake it in the oven with olive oil, lemon, garlic, and herbs like dill or parsley. You can also grill it or cook it in foil for a tender, flavorful meal. It pairs perfectly with steamed vegetables or a light grain like quinoa or brown rice. And if you're watching your budget, look for sustainably farmed trout labeled ASC or organic. You'll get the same health benefits without overpaying. Bottom line, rainbow trout is gentle on the body, rich in essential nutrients, and easy to prepare. It's one of the best choices for seniors who want to eat well, feel energized, and support their heart and brain naturally. Coming up next, a fish that's famous worldwide for its benefits, but only when it's wild caught. Stay with me. Fish. Number 3, wild caught salmon, a superfood for seniors. If there's one fish almost everyone recognizes for its health benefits, it's salmon. But here's the key detail that makes all the difference. It must be wild caught. Wild caught salmon, especially from cold, clean waters like Alaska, is packed with nutrients that directly support senior health. And it comes without the harmful chemicals and antibiotics often found in farm varieties. First, let's talk about omega-3s. Salmon is one of the richest natural sources of these heart-healthy fats, especially DHA and EPA. These fatty acids help reduce inflammation, support healthy cholesterol levels, lower blood pressure, and even improve blood vessel function. If you're over 60 and concerned about your heart or circulation, eating wild salmon once or twice a week can be a powerful, natural step toward prevention. But salmon's benefits go beyond the heart. It's also rich in vitamin B12, which is essential for brain function, nerve health, and energy production. Many older adults are deficient in B12, which can lead to fatigue, memory problems, or even balance issues. Wild salmon helps fill that gap deliciously. Another key nutrient? Astaxanthin, a powerful antioxidant found only in wild salmon. It gives the fish its vibrant pink color and helps fight oxidative stress, which is linked to aging, joint pain, and chronic disease. Wild-caught salmon is also high in protein, perfect for preserving lean muscle mass, especially important after age 60. And with a good amount of vitamin D, it supports strong bones and a healthy immune system. Now, how should you enjoy it? Try baking wild salmon in foil with lemon and herbs, grilling it over low heat, or cooking it gently in a pan with olive oil. Avoid heavy sauces. They mask the natural flavor and add unnecessary calories. When shopping, look for labels like wild Alaskan or sockeye. Avoid anything labeled Atlantic salmon, which is almost always farmed. Wild-caught salmon isn't just a delicious meal, it's a smart investment in your health and independence as you age. Next, we'll explore a tiny fish with surprising power, sardines. Don't underestimate them. You'll be amazed by what they can do for your bones and brain. Fish number 4, sardines. Tiny fish, huge benefits for seniors. Sardines may be small, but don't let their size fool you. They are one of the most nutrient-dense foods on the planet. For seniors, they're a powerful ally in maintaining strong bones, a sharp mind, and a healthy heart. Let's start with the bones. Unlike most fish, sardines are eaten whole, including the soft, edible bones. This makes them an excellent source of calcium, which is vital for preventing osteoporosis and fractures as we age. If you're over 60 and not getting enough calcium from dairy, sardines offer a natural, non-dairy alternative that your body can easily absorb. But the benefits don't stop there. Sardines are loaded with omega-3 fatty acids, which help reduce inflammation, lower blood pressure, and support brain function. They contain both EPA and DHA, the two most powerful forms of omega-3s, making sardines a heart-smart food you can enjoy with confidence. They're also rich in vitamin D, which works alongside calcium to strengthen your bones and support your immune system. In fact, just one serving of sardines can provide nearly half your daily vitamin D needs, a major bonus for seniors who spend less time in the sun. And let's not forget protein. Sardines deliver high-quality protein that supports muscle health, energy, and tissue repair, all while being gentle on digestion. Another reason to love sardines, they're among the lowest in mercury of all fish. Because they're small and low on the food chain, they don't accumulate toxins like larger species do. That means you can eat them regularly without worrying about heavy metal buildup. Sardines are also incredibly convenient and affordable. Most often sold canned, they're ready to eat right out of the tin. Look for sardines packed in olive oil or spring water, and rinse them if you're watching your sodium. Try them on whole grain toast, mixed into salads, or added to pasta dishes. Their rich, savory flavor pairs beautifully with lemon, herbs, and fresh vegetables. For seniors seeking a simple, budget-friendly, and powerful food to support long-term health, sardines are a must-have in your weekly routine. Coming up next, we'll look at a fish that often gets confused with its toxic cousin, but when chosen right, it's a heart-healthy gem, Atlantic mackerel. Fish number 5, Atlantic mackerel, the energy-boosting fish that's safe and powerful. Atlantic mackerel is one of the healthiest fish seniors can eat, but it's also one of the most misunderstood. Why? Because people often confuse it with king mackerel, which is high in mercury and should be avoided. But Atlantic mackerel, the smaller, sustainably caught version, is completely different. It's low in mercury, rich in nutrients, and incredibly beneficial for your health. Let's look at what it offers. First, Atlantic mackerel is packed with omega-3 fatty acids, the kind your body needs to fight inflammation, protect your heart, and support brain function. These healthy fats help reduce the risk of heart disease, lower blood pressure, and improve circulation, all critical for seniors. It's also a fantastic source of coenzyme Q10, COQ10, a natural antioxidant that supports energy production in your cells. COQ10 levels tend to drop with age, which may contribute to fatigue and muscle weakness. Eating Atlantic mackerel can help restore those levels and boost your overall energy. Mackerel is also rich in vitamin B12, which plays a major role in keeping your nervous system healthy and your brain sharp. A deficiency in B12 can cause memory problems, fatigue, and even balance issues, all of which are more common in older adults. And just like sardines, Atlantic mackerel provides a good dose of vitamin D and protein, supporting strong bones and lean muscle mass. What's more, this fish is easy to digest, making it ideal for seniors with sensitive stomachs or slower digestion. When it comes to preparation, Atlantic mackerel is quite versatile. It can be grilled with lemon and garlic, baked in foil with herbs, lightly smoked and served with salad or toast. You can even find it canned in olive oil, making it a quick and healthy option for lunch or snacks. When shopping, look specifically for Atlantic mackerel or Boston mackerel, and avoid anything labeled king mackerel or Spanish mackerel, which are higher in mercury. If you want a flavorful, affordable fish that strengthens your heart, boosts your energy, and supports your brain, Atlantic mackerel deserves a spot on your plate. Up next, let's switch gears and talk about the 5 fish you should avoid, starting with one that's often mistaken for a healthy choice, but carries dangerous levels of mercury. Fish to avoid number 1, orange roughy, the toxic mistake on your plate. At first glance, orange roughy sounds like a healthy, elegant fish. It often appears on restaurant menus and is marketed as lean and mild in flavor. Perfect for a light dinner, right? Not so fast. If you're over 60, orange roughy is one of the worst fish you can eat, and here's why. It's dangerously high in mercury. Mercury is a toxic metal that builds up in the body over time. It can harm the nervous system, kidneys, and even the heart, especially in older adults. High mercury levels have been linked to memory problems, balance issues, fatigue, and more. And orange roughy contains some of the highest mercury levels found in any fish on the market. Why so much mercury? Because orange roughy is an incredibly long-living fish. Some can live over 100 years. That means they spend decades absorbing mercury and other toxins from the ocean. By the time they're caught and served, their flesh is often highly contaminated. The danger is even greater for seniors who already have health conditions like high blood pressure, diabetes, kidney disease, neurological issues. If you eat orange roughy regularly, mercury builds up slowly in your system, and symptoms may appear without warning. Another reason to avoid it? Overfishing. Orange roughy populations have been severely depleted due to high demand, making it one of the least sustainable seafood choices. Many environmental groups recommend avoiding it altogether. So if you see orange roughy on a menu or in the seafood aisle, walk away. There are plenty of healthier, safer options, like the fish we covered earlier: herring, sardines, rainbow trout, and wild salmon. And remember, small fish live short lives and carry fewer toxins. Large, deep-sea species like orange roughy almost always contain more heavy metals. If you've eaten it before, don't panic. Just stop buying it and choose better options from now on. Coming up next, another popular fish that seems harmless, but might be hiding mercury and sustainability concerns beneath the surface. Wild-caught Atlantic halibut. Fish to avoid number 2. Wild-caught Atlantic halibut. A risky choice for seniors. Atlantic halibut may look like a healthy, white-fleshed fish, and you might think it's a safe choice. But if you're over 60, it's one to be cautious about. While Atlantic halibut is a good source of protein and low in fat, the problem lies in its high levels of mercury and other contaminants. These toxins accumulate over the fish's long lifespan and can pose serious health risks, especially for seniors. Mercury exposure is linked to memory problems, nervous system damage, and can worsen existing heart or kidney conditions. For older adults, even small increases in mercury can lead to noticeable symptoms. Another concern is overfishing. Atlantic halibut populations have declined significantly due to heavy fishing pressure. This puts extra strain on ocean ecosystems and raises sustainability questions. If you want to enjoy halibut, consider choosing Pacific halibut, which is usually more sustainable and tends to have lower mercury levels. For seniors looking to protect their health and the environment, it's best to avoid wild-caught Atlantic halibut and instead opt for safer, lower mercury fish we discussed earlier. Fish to avoid. Number 3, farmed Atlantic salmon. Why wild is always better? Salmon is famous for its health benefits, but not all salmon is created equal, especially when it comes to farmed Atlantic salmon. If you're over 60 and care about your heart and overall health, it's best to avoid farmed Atlantic salmon. Here's why. Farmed salmon are raised in crowded pens, often fed processed feed that contains antibiotics, artificial colors, and sometimes harmful chemicals. This can lead to a fish with higher levels of unhealthy fats, fewer beneficial omega-3s, and even traces of pollutants like PCBs and dioxins. Studies show that farmed salmon generally contains more saturated fat and less omega-3 fatty acids compared to wild-caught salmon. This shift in fat balance reduces the heart-healthy benefits that make salmon famous. Additionally, farmed salmon is more likely to carry environmental contaminants that may accumulate in your body over time, especially if you eat it frequently. For seniors, this is a real concern. The goal is to maximize health benefits while minimizing exposure to toxins, and farmed salmon doesn't fit that goal. If you want salmon, look specifically for wild-caught varieties, especially from Alaska or the Pacific Northwest. These fish have natural diets, are free-range, and offer the highest levels of omega-3s and antioxidants like astaxanthin. Remember, wild-caught salmon is not only healthier, but also more sustainable and better for the environment. So skip farmed Atlantic salmon and choose wild whenever possible. You'll feel the difference. Fish to avoid. Number 4, bluefin tuna, a high-risk fish for seniors. Bluefin tuna is often considered a delicacy, prized in sushi restaurants and gourmet dishes worldwide. But if you're over 60, it's a fish you should approach with caution, or better yet, avoid altogether. The main problem with bluefin tuna is its very high mercury content. As a large, long-living predator, bluefin tuna accumulates mercury and other toxins over many years. These toxins can harm your nervous system, kidneys, and heart, and increase the risk of cognitive decline, risks that seniors cannot afford to take lightly. Regular consumption of bluefin tuna has been linked to memory problems, tremors, fatigue, and other symptoms of mercury poisoning. For older adults whose bodies process toxins less efficiently, even occasional consumption can add up to dangerous levels. Another concern is sustainability. Bluefin tuna populations have plummeted due to overfishing and illegal fishing practices, putting the species at risk of extinction. Eating bluefin tuna supports a fishing industry that is environmentally damaging. If you love tuna, safer options include skipjack or light canned tuna, which tend to have lower mercury levels. But when it comes to bluefin tuna, it's best to avoid it completely to protect your health and the planet. Fish to avoid: number 5, king mackerel, a mercury danger to skip. King mackerel is a popular fish in some regions, known for its bold flavor and large size. But for seniors, it's one of the fish to avoid, mainly because of its very high mercury levels. King mackerel is a large predator fish that lives long enough to accumulate dangerous amounts of mercury in its flesh. Mercury is a heavy metal that can cause serious health problems, especially in older adults, including memory loss, fatigue, nerve damage, and increased risk of heart issues. Because seniors often have weaker detox systems, even small amounts of mercury can build up over time, making king mackerel a risky choice. Environmental experts also warn about overfishing of king mackerel, which threatens marine ecosystems. If you want to protect your health, it's best to choose smaller fish that live shorter lives and accumulate fewer toxins, like the healthy options we discussed earlier: herring, sardines, and Atlantic mackerel. Avoid king mackerel to keep your body safe and your seafood meals worry-free. And well, as I promised you earlier, here are 3 simple yet powerful tips to help you choose the best fish and avoid common traps, so you get the most health benefits without wasting your time or money. Tip number 1, choose smaller, wild-caught fish. Whenever possible, as we discussed, smaller fish like herring, sardines, and Atlantic mackerel tend to have much lower mercury levels because they live shorter lives and are lower on the food chain. Wild-caught fish are generally healthier than farmed fish, which can contain more contaminants and unhealthy fats. So when you shop, look for labels like wild-caught or certifications from reputable organizations. Tip number 2, read labels carefully to avoid hidden risks. Many packaged fish products are marketed as healthy or natural, but they may contain added sodium, preservatives, or come from questionable farming practices. Avoid fish with high sodium content, especially if you have high blood pressure. Also, be cautious with smoked or pickled fish. Rinse them lightly before eating to reduce salt intake. Tip number 3, prepare fish simply to preserve nutrients and flavor. How you cook your fish matters. Avoid frying or heavy sauces that add unhealthy fats and calories. Instead, try baking, grilling, steaming, or poaching your fish. Adding fresh herbs, lemon juice, and olive oil can enhance flavor without overpowering the natural nutrients. Simple cooking methods help keep the omega-3s and vitamins intact so you get maximum benefits. By following these 3 tips, you'll make smarter choices, protect your health, and enjoy delicious, nutritious fish meals that support your well-being well into your golden years. If this video helped you, please give it a like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss future videos packed with practical health advice. And don't forget to share your favorite fish recipes or questions in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks again for watching and taking care of your health.